So I take her down there, and there's all these fucking foreigners in there. They all got, you know, the fucking $100 tennis shoes, gold necklaces and bracelets, and they're all talking on cell phones, and they're getting all this fucking assistance. And since she's white and normally works, she don't get shit. That's bullshit. You know, I don't mind them being here, but there's a right way of doing it and there's a wrong way. If you're doing it the wrong way, fuck you. I don't give a shit about you. If you're doing it the right way, you're more than welcome to be here. And that's how our country was founded. Just my thoughts on it. I know my thoughts aren't the most popular, but I know a lot of people feel the same way, so I don't feel bad for my thoughts, but still. Like I said, there's a right way and there's a wrong way. As long as you're doing it the right way, I have no problem whatsoever. And the 2012 one, I don't think these films are bad. I mean, they're entertainment. Just like reminds me of the Y2K. Yeah. I didn't understand it then. Still don't understand it. The world's gonna end, the world's gonna end. Yeah, someday. But not because the Mayans said so. I don't think they make a difference in people's lives. The ones that do are fucked up anyway. Example. The Y2K. The same kind of thing. You know, the world's going to end because the computer, which is a adding machine, can't count past fucking 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever. I mean, that was the most ignorant fucking excuse I'd ever heard. But I had a buddy that, you know, his whole family sold everything and, you know, packed up their shit and moved to the mountains. You know, just amazing. You know, people that are that weak-minded and easily led, yeah, those kind of movies are bad for them. But anyway, you know, can't do shit about it. But yeah, I don't think the movies are bad. It's not like it's telling you how to survive. Yeah, it might be better if it did. But I don't see the world ending in December 2012. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it as a bad thing. Okay, first question. How do you feel about all the videos on YouTube that have hot chicks and boob shots all over the place? I'm assuming they're talking about the thumbnails. I've seen them. You know, they got a hot chick on there, and that hot chick's nowhere in the video. I don't think that's marketing per se, but, you know, get you there under false pretenses. Anyway, it's kind of smart. I can see why people do it, but I mean, if your video has any substance to it at all, it'll do well. Granted, you're probably going to get a few people to click it that hasn't that wouldn't have clicked it anyway. And if you're a partner, that makes you a little bit of money. So I understand it. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, if that's the only reason you're going to click the video, there's better sites than YouTube to find fucking boobs. Alright, I don't recall having seen you talk about the recent release of GW Finecast. It's because I haven't had the money. I haven't done anything hobby related in a while. I haven't even seen them yet. Resin is different to work with. I'm not going to say it's easier or harder. I would think it'd be easier than working with metal. But it just takes a different set of skill sets. You know, it's different. The way you go about it is different. Now I heard that the prices of them are very high. Which, you know, they're justifying it that, you know, they had to do these new molds, and that's not my fault. And, you know, if it's cheaper, you'd think the prices would remain the same or go down. But we are talking about GW here. I mean, they'll use any excuse they can to jack the prices up. So, nobody should be surprised. Just like plastic, you know, it's cheaper than the metal. And when they switched metals over to plastic, the prices didn't go down. They went up. Justification, they had to buy these new molds. Well, anytime you do business, it's going to cost you. You know, and after they recouped their costs, the prices didn't go back down. I mean, yeah, they maybe should have if they actually gave a fuck about us, but they don't. They're about their shareholders, so there's no surprise there. GW has shown over the years that they don't give a fuck about us repeatedly, and we still buy their shit. So you can bitch about it all you want, but we're the cause of it. If everybody stopped buying the shit, they would rethink it and maybe think about us. But until we do that, it's not going to change. I would prefer to work with resin over metal. But that's just me personally. Now, the one tip I will give you: wash everything. Now, we're supposed to be washing all of our models anyway because of release agents, but resin is a must. You must wash it, or your shit is going to peel the paint off down the road. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It will happen. You know, there's a lot of steps that we're supposed to do that we don't. You know, like models, you're supposed to wash them before you fuck with them. Everybody knows it, but nobody does it. Well, with resin, you better do it, or down the road you're going to be redoing your shit. You can hear somebody out there getting something done. That shit irritates the fuck out of me. How are you going to come in here wanting something done and then fucking make our job hard because now you're scared? You should have thought about that before you sat down in the fucking chair. I don't want to do it now, I'm scared. Oh, I've done opened all my shit and spent money on supplies for this, and now you don't want to do it. Should have thought about that before I opened all my packages. Shit irritates the fuck out of me. Then they're so scared, you know, like doing a tongue. You gotta have your tongue sticking out. You tell them to stick their tongue out, and they go, you know, motherfucker, stick your tongue out. I'm scared. I don't give a fuck. I should have thought about that before you filled out this paperwork and wasted my fucking time. I sound like such a prick. After so many years of this shit, the same shit over and over, it does get a little annoying. Alright guys, I'm done with this part of it. So I will be back here in a little bit and finish these up. The videos, that is. Alright? Peace.